sounds like a hospital machine. What is that?
It
Sounds like a breathing machine
Yeah,
in a
it's-
ICU unit or something. Okay.
I think it was trying to like find the thing, but
It was
couldn't
like,
hit it. Yeah. So stop. With this, it is important to remember you're gonna have kids who wanna keep writing after that.
which
Yeah.
is good.
And then you're gonna have kids who they struggle to get to that 2 minutes. The more you do this, the easier it is for kids to get that 2 minutes. It's also important, like I said, is however you wanna do it. I noticed like Ms. Robertson was using complete sentences. She's a writing teacher at the heart. She's a writing teacher, so she wrote. She did a bullet point list. I think you did a bullet point list, and you had to just have, if I looked correctly, instead of like your
Bullets
paragraphs is the way I was thinking of it.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I
This is for the
Started
kids.
with the sentence step.
Yes. So you're gonna find a partner with similar shoes real fast.
Again.
I already peeked and I was like, no. It's a lot better when you have a full classroom versus part. Partner A is gonna be our tallest person, and you will share first.
I think it's good.
Partner B will listen, and they will monitor the 3-minute timer. At 1:25, hold it, so that my timer's actually there this time. Hold up your hand, so that partner A knows, hey, I gotta wrap it up. And then at about 1:30, go ahead and partner B share while partner A listens. For this, sentence stems so that you can start talking complete sentences, and you can say, I can effectively use guided discussion by, or you can say, one strategy I would like to use is. So when you're ready, you may begin.
About answering the SCR questions on the daily meeting.
And come up with like sentence stems with them so that they
And
can-
before, and the
Do
application.
that
Do
partner,
partner. I mean,
yeah,
the
totally.
solo
And they
sandwich,
break it down and try and find.
which is think time, now that it's coming
We are
to
going to,
generate some
some
thoughts
meeting
before they
activity,
start
okay.
sharing their ideas.
or
And
Yeah.
also,
the,
then to extend it even further,
I'm going to
have them have the
add
text
one
evidence
proportion because
to prove
so-and-so can't,
why they write that way.
we can't kill the baby.
I'm done.
I can't let the baby
Effectively, use guided
think.
discussion by doing the talks and different questions we do on every reading. Have them come and talk and
That's a
share
good,
the way
I'm
they're
not
doing
gonna-
it. Because I was
And
trying to
then
think,
maybe
of course, I started
have
having
them
kind of
talk
daily
and
and discuss
spiral.
what they've liked.
And
And we've done all
give
of
it
the
the
questions
questions
already,
Yeah.
so, you know.
Having them just
they didn't
partner
know.
instead of doing, the whole thing or whatever they're going over. Have them turn to the partner, talk
much
about
time
it,
do
and
we have?
then
We're done.
dig into it.
Should we take a
But then I was
And
like,
if you like, something that you're,
Yeah.
they start taking ideas from each other, not from them.
to do,
You
Yeah.
would like to.
That would be a really good, because that was a hard concept and I feel
Right.
like
Well, they're talking math.
Yes.
We can't do math.
It's that action.
All right, so I think that is a very good one to use it on. Another good one for that same thing, is what you're thinking is
One for sure with us too.
geometry. This is a quadrilateral because.
right?
This is a parallel because. This is a quadrilateral.
I'm talking to them, not talking.
Also,
They're not
problem of the
listening
day every day.
They never listen to me.
Provide a sentence then for that.
Yeah.
We could say, using the question, make it.
Still not.
Well, and we do that
If we're following
already.
directions.
We do that already, and since we do it every day, they know that they have to start with that question and make it into a sentence with an answer.
That's
And
killing me.
then they know,
Try not to eat
we
every
added
bowl.
because blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
So,
Sometimes when we're
They
dealing with
already
those
know.
problem todays too, I'll say, okay, here's your numbers. Do we want our answer to be bigger than these numbers or smaller than these numbers? And we'll say, well, why?
Bigger
right.
Why?
or small?
Why do we want them bigger or
Oh,
why do we want them smaller? or
Right.
What?
And that's
I
why
do that all the
those thinking.
It's a
patterns are so
possessive noun.
important,
Yep.
Because And the problem with the other day was the revision one.
Compound
And
sentences?
They wanted to
like,
say multiplication.
Are they
Like
not-
that.
The
Well,
one
not
of the most important
conjunction.
words in there was the total was blah,
Yes.
blah, blah.
And
And
then,
so
they'll do
we
it.
right
what
away,
I-
we labeled it total blank
Fifth graders, I
and
don't know
we put
if
it
fifth
in our
graders do.
diagram right away.
Where time is it?
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Okay, can I just laugh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put your candy.
Alright,
Okay.
so let's just, cause I know we don't always get to meet across the grade levels and stuff, so I would like to be able to share ideas that y'all have with the other grade levels, and then once they do it, then y'all get to do theirs, and I'm gonna put it up for y'all, so, share out, and just as a quick plug-in real fast, it's about size PD, so it's a little second, stop fishing, that's something we're gonna push because across the campus, we saw that a lot of y'all, not necessarily from your students, but we're not like making sure we're calling on a bunch of different random kids. So stop fishing, if you hear us say that, all that is, how do I elicit answers from different students? So you can put a randomizer on your phone that'll spin the wheel, you can do it on your, there's like tons of free things for the apps, and there's a few that are on your computer that you just put everybody's name in it, you click it, and you can tell it
Classroom
to,
screen has.
yes.
And the cards are the best.
Pull, there's some that'll, pull the names off, some that won't, you can do cards.
Yeah, the classroom screen does, it
Yes.
doesn't go back,
Yes.
pick until all the
And then
names are
the
done.
names picked and stuff, but sometimes if you wanna make sure that they all say that's what, there's another one that is, I think it's called free, I think it's literally called free wheel spin. And it will leave the names on if you want it, so that, like, cause the truth is, I am the kid that, oh, you called on me, I'm done, checked out. I'll just be honest. Cause I had so much stress about, oh my gosh, she's gonna call me something when I knew I was done, like my relief was there, and then I kinda checked out of the lessons when I was a student. So I'm learning from my own misbehaving. So just, you can use, cards. Patsy taught us that, a deck of cards, she just wrote names on them and just pulled.
I think you gave us those blank ones.
Yes, we
last
got
year.
blank cards last year. You can use popsicle sticks.
I still
Yeah,
have
I do
mine.
remember getting
I
that.
still have them.
Yes. I have seen, recently, this is very brave of this teacher, but I actually really liked it. The kids are super engaged. She would literally go to a table and she would just throw a ball up in the middle, and someone had to catch it before it hit the table. And whoever caught it shared, and then that person got to go to the next table, whatever table they wanted. And so it was randomizing based off who caught it. So you'd think that the kids would be like, oh, I'm not catching it because I don't want to talk.
But it's a ball.
But it's a ball.
Yeah,
And I didn't get to see the video, but there was some kind of like negative consequence for the table, I guess. So maybe
the
like.
ball, yeah.
Yeah, the ball hit the table. No one wanted the ball to hit the table.
I'd be afraid our kids would.
So that was just a little
Right.
thing. So,
Just would.
I would like everyone to share just at least one idea. This is only four of y'all. I can randomize y'all and call on y'all, or you can share on your own. How are you prefer? Who's first?
We
I'll
talked,
go. Okay, go.
we talked about, cause we've got interpreting remainders coming up, that this would be a really good thing to have like set and stems for them to discuss with their partners and break down interpreting remainders.
And what to do with the remainder.
Is it the answer? Do we ignore the remainder? Do we add one to the quotient?
Is it interpreting remainders?
Yeah.
Do you cut the baby in half?
Well, and years ago I found it's a Titanic thing,
Uh-huh.
and it's don't let the babies die. You have to have enough boats
Lifeboat
for everybody. Don't let the babies die. I've never been, I decided against using it because of the morbidity,
Yeah.
but it would have gotten them.
Oh, it would have. We could change it
But I
from
didn't wanna
babies
have
to-
any-
to doggies.
Yeah.
I could handle that more than I could babies.
Yeah.
Cats. So I'm not letting them
Yeah, they wouldn't drown. I put, we could have guided discussions, with our SCR questions that we have with our daily reading, like, actually, we did one today, which was, what was the theme, and used text evidence. And we did table discussions with it. And came up with some interesting things about theme, about what they thought was, a lot of them got it right. I thought it was interesting when they do, and I hate to use names on the thing, but I'm going to. Zayden and Rosabella teamed up at their table, their side discussed I let them choose, and they had a good discussion, which I thought was amazing. But before we did it, we would have some think time. I gave them, what do you think the theme is? Think about, remember what theme is, stop. I think I counted in my head like 20 seconds. I want you to think. And now discuss.
Yeah, and if you did that, then a good thing is, hey, after you discuss it, now, especially if they've already written it, now how would you change your paper and get it back from words to paper? Because a lot of our kids can talk it all day. I'm sure they'll write it and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe with a partner, they would be able to help them like revise and edit it and get it out. Alright? Ms. McDonald, Ms. Pope?
I can effectively use guided discussion by, you said.
I'm so proud of you!
Okay. By discussing why answers are wrong or right, and why they are wrong or not.
And I know that's always a hard thing, and it takes a while to break them of it. But if I ask them why, they're always in the beginning assuming that they got it wrong. I'm like,
Yes.
just because I ask you why
Correct.
does not mean that you are wrong.
A lot of times I'll say, you're right, now why?
Yeah, yeah, and I think that that's a habit we've got to break and stuff because,
We need to, start saying what you said. You're right. Tell me why though.
Yeah.
and so, but I think like even being someone who taught third and stuff, that was probably on me and stuff because I let them know that when a kid was wrong, I'd say, well, why do you think that? And they learned. So I actually learned in my guided reading to change the way I questioned it and stuff, and I would just tell them like, hey, justify that for me, because for whatever reason. And so I think that's like something we as teachers are like unintentionally doing and stuff, that it means we were questioning them when they were wrong, and when they were right, we were
I
jumping.
question them all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but I didn't know.
They know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
They
think
learn
that's-
that quickly.
yes, that's great. All right, Ms. McDonald?
I said that I could have one of these guided discussions at the end of a lesson after I've taught a skill and have them discuss what they've learned in that lesson to their partners or.
Correct, and I think then you turn that into an exit ticket, so you've had this discussion, right, tell me something your partner said. So then it proves that, hey, I actually listened to my partner.
They do need some practice in listening.
Yes. Alright. And that wraps it up. Thank you for paying attention to me.
Are you off?
Now we are.
Okay.
And that makes 47 minutes.
Okay.
Thank y'all so much.
We were good.
We were good.